What are you building? So today I'm talking to my level 1 to level 3 clients who aren't quite at the stage where they are ready to develop their SOPs or system and operating procedures books, but are possibly a little overwhelmed with the different pillars of their real estate business. Because after all, we're talking about building a business, right? We're talking about the pillars of a business and the foundation of the business and what are they? And so a lot of times my clients are have sort of the thought process that I know I need to do video, and that is very consuming and there's a lot to learn. And so I can only do a little because I don't have it all dialed in and I don't really know what to film. And I have clients who say, oh yes, I have role play and scripting in my calendar, but I really am not focused. It's not a habit, and I really haven't mastered my scripting, my dialogue, my objection handling, and I'm not really able to convert well because I just don't have it dialed in mastery. Haven't mastered my sales skills. And I have other clients who are saying, I've had great success this past year. I am getting leads in continuously, but my follow up is just not there. I haven't had time to develop a follow-up plan that allows me to stay successfully in touch with my clients and able to convert them. So all of these things really tell me that coming into real estate from a level 1, level 2, and even level 3, it's easy to identify what we need to pay attention to, but it's hard to actually execute. So today I'd like to bring to you the idea of creating a pre-SOP book. SOP is our systems and operating procedures, and this is where we have a step-by-step identifier of the jobs, the roles of all of our equities in our business. And it's so well documented that we are able to hand off our SOPs to new employees or additions to our team, and they're able to follow the directions in the SOP. What I'm talking about today is pre-SOP. Think of where do we start to build this idea that we are the CEO of our company and we have to kind of build out our departments. And I say departments, really they're pillars, meaning the pillars of our company. But I'd like to change that mindset a little bit just so that we can get a macro view of our business that we are building. And think of it like this. Think of it like you are building a business. You are building a company. And if I asked you, what are the different departments of your company? And so you would say to me, well, I don't know what the different departments of my company are. All I do is sell real estate. All I know is I have to make videos, and all I know is that I have to create revenue by transactions. Yes, that is true. But if we're at the beginning stages of building our company, or the idea, conceptualizing the idea of building our business, then I would say that we have 5 departments in our company. Okay, and so now I'm going to switch over and I'm going to start talking to you a little bit about the 5 departments to your company, and talk to you a little bit about how you might be able to identify with your departments and start a pre-SOP book on the different equities and attributes of each of your departments. That will give you a macro view of the whole picture of what you're building, and it'll give you a tool to work in a micro view and finite and focus on the areas that need skill setting. So we're going to go over and take a look at what this company looks like, and what are the departments in there, and how to identify what's different between one and the other, and how do they serve us in our branding, how do they serve us in our growth, and where do we need to level up in our skill set. Here we go, take a look. Are you building your pre-SOP foundation binder? And you can do this on Trello, you can do this wherever it makes sense for you, you can do it on paper, you can make a real binder, you can do it online, you can use it on Monday, you can find whatever space works for you. But here's the idea, that we create a binder with your departments of your company, the company that you are building, including the additional pages that support the actual tasks and lists for each department. And the reason why I wanted to put this in a visual for you is because, as you can see, we have a sales department and we have a marketing department. And I think that a lot of my level 1 to level 3 clients get confused about marketing and sales. And what I'd like to point out is that not all marketing is sales, and not all sales is actually marketing. There are two different departments in your company that deserve time, attention, nurturing, and skill building. So when we are in marketing, our marketing department would consist of things like, and in your case, lists of projects that you're going to start developing, such as your geo-farming plan, your non-owner occupied plan, your online presence, your video and your content buckets, your video schedule, your time management with video and social management. In other words, yes, marketing is a big part of our business, but do we have it contained and is it managed within our daily schedule? Under marketing, we would have Google My Business, all of our social sites, YouTube, IG, Facebook, LinkedIn, and TikTok. And under marketing, I have community, cross-branding, and B2B opportunities, because within our geo farms and within the towns that we live in, that we represent, there are plenty of business opportunities for us to engage with and do some business-to-business networking and promotion with the communities with the companies in our communities. And then lastly, I'd like to mention, being brand obsessed in all things marketing. What is your brand? Know your brand and show your brand. Speak to your clients and have the branding deliver the message that you are wanting to deliver in your marketing. So that is marketing. I want to go over to sales, because a lot of people think that because you are online marketing and because you have a website and you have a home evaluation tool on your website, that is selling. Actually, that's marketing. That marketing is the vehicle in which we reach our audience. Sales, on the other hand, are our skill set in which we are able to identify the need of the consumer. We are able to articulate how our unique value proposition can sell to our clients. It is mastering scripts and objections to our audience. It is understanding NLP. It is understanding how to identify a client's personality profile. Are they analytical? Are they expressive? Are they a driver? Are they amiable? How are we packaging ourselves in our sales skills to reach the different personality types in our clients? Online lead generation, IDX websites and value estimators, those fall in your sales department. Your referral network, that is you're selling yourself as a trusted and worthy peer group to your referral agents, and so that falls under your sales. Non-owner occupied strategies, being an MLS market data expert, that falls into sales. And when we take sales out of marketing, then we start to understand that sales is our money maker. That's where our conversion is. That's where our skill set can speak to the client's needs and actually convert. So if you had a sales department and you have a sales department and you have a marketing department, your sales department is your money maker. And we have to identify with that and hone in those professional sales skills. Marketing helps us broaden our reach so that people can see and hear us. Sales is our skill set as a professional salesperson in our industry, and that is our moneymaker. So then we have another department called customer service, and customer service is where we do focus on our lead follow-up plans. Okay, so it's neither, it is sales and it is marketing, but it is really how are we communicating and how are we nurturing these leads that we have, whether they be past clients, whether they be Sphere or new leads that are coming in. What is our lead follow-up plan? And that goes in our customer service department. We have drip campaigns. We have BombBomb video communications. We have past client and Sphere VIP love campaigns. All of this goes into our customer service department. And so then we'll move over to our finance department. So in all of these departments, there are costs and there are fees. And so what does our budget look like and how are we managing our annual budget? And are we looking at it per quarter? And are we assessing how much are we spending on marketing? And what are the subscriptions and the tools that we are applying, excuse me, to help us in our marketing and sales? And how are we allocating and tracking and measuring what we're spending so that we know that we have a good ROI on our investments for our business? So finance is its own department and it deserves the time and attention to properly manage the money that we're making, the money that we're saving, and the money that we're spending to make more money. And then we have our tech department. And that would be the value of our website, our platform systems, whether it be all of the platforms that are out there, Boomtown, Ylopo, Sierra Interactive. I mean, all of these are platforms that we have to calculate in our budget, but also optimize with our branding and make sure that it's in alignment with our marketing and we're able to convert from there. So that goes to our sales department. So that is kind of the broad view of my pre-SOP foundational book. And so if you'd like more information about this or you'd like to get started on it, you can just reach out to me. I'm happy to help, but start thinking about your business from a macro level and then dial in and focus on a micro level to make sure that all of your departments are well thought out, they're managed well, and that you're leveraging support where you can to make those departments up and running. And then you'll have a broader operationalized business. And once those departments are dialed in, then you might be ready to actually build a solid SOP.